Hey guys, what up? Crimson Gaming here. Just giving us a playthrough here on a Total War Rome 2 custom battle. We have the Seleucid army going up against the Roman army, as well as the one of the Greek armies there. And it's a 2v2 battle on this siege map. Now we've got an interesting location here. You got your outer defenses here, as you can see. And continuing in, you have an inner defense where you can see they've put all kinds of caltrops and rocks and stakes. There's a second way to get in right here, once again layered with caltrops there. And if you look closely, you can see there's pits here to get people to trip and fall in. And then the last tier defense, which gives you the victory point here. And without further ado, we'll get into the battle. We'll take a quick look here at the unit composition. So this, I was actually playing as this army here. And you can see we've got a unit of hillmen there, some unit of thorax swordsmen. I'm really a big fan of the thorax swordsmen just because they're able to throw javelins. They have a good amount of ammunition, as well as here's some thorough spears that we have. They're hiding. Really try to hide my forces at the beginning of each battle just because of the artillery placements. I very rarely bring artillery into the battle. I trust my men to take the walls and get a gate so I can get things in the city, or my allies do. So here you can see we have a few units of Syrian archers and the Syrian heavy archers there as well. Then back here we've got our silver shield swordsmen. They'll come in use here later, as well as silver shield pikemen. And then we have a unit of Hellenic cataphracts and also the scythe chariot unit. Alright, and then with our allied army here, we have some silver shield pikemen as well. Silver shield pikemen. They've got a good amount of thorax swordsmen as well. Then some more silver shield swordsmen. We got 3 units of those there. Then you got their Syrian heavy archers and thorax swordsmen, hillmen. So a pretty similar unit comp there. All hidden in, all my men are hidden in the trees. They're just kind of out in the open, just to try to avoid the use of those Roman siege equipment there. So as we continue on the battle, here we go. We'll start it off. So right off the bat, here's what we're trying to break this wall. I will say, my ally was not doing it. He was hitting a lot of the buildings back here instead of the wall. We'll just speed this up just a little bit as we watch these things progress. Nothing really crazy is progressing right now. But as you can see, the wall is still trying to be broken down. 72, 79, 86, 100. At this point, I am starting to wonder where we're going to begin to see their armies, because as you can see, they don't have anybody guarding the walls. So at this point, I just kind of parked my siege equipment as I was trying to figure out what we were going to do, because I didn't see anybody. And here we start to see the Roman units come to view. You get the Triarii, legionaries, and the Romans can be a very hard force to deal with. They're kind of like the OP beginner force that everybody wants to be, but there are ways to get around them, ways to conquer them, if you'll just learn what you need to do. So I have a unit of hillmen advancing. Basically what my goal is I'm going to try to go around and I'm going to try to capture all these towers as long as nobody's in my way. It takes me a little minute to develop that plan, but I knew I wanted to silence these towers as we put them on the walls. The wall being broke down, he's going to send forces inside there to engage the enemy. There we go.
Orders understood!
Now, here we're telling them to still take these. They're moving in here. I'm actually dropping the siege towers because I didn't really want to just mess up the walls, I guess. I'm actually going to run all through here and be in the same position since they're not attacking the wall. And I am currently advancing these hillmen up so that my men don't get hit as they come through. You see my ally moving all his forces up here. Trying to secure a more defensible position. It's a wise decision to try to hold this tower. This tower can get you a lot of kills. But my ally did a great job here, putting under this wall and then advancing this one as well. You can see here multiple forces advancing towards this wall. And really the goal is to try to overwhelm them so they cannot continue to reinforce this side. Let's look at our first engagement. Well, get the tower we're really supposed to. I didn't notice this in the game, but apparently they're glitching out on the walls here. This is one thing to be really careful up here. You can see they're throwing javelins up at these guys. But if you look, pretty much all those javelins are missing. So these hillmen are using all their ammo. And it's not beneficial because all of their ammo is not making it through. So this is at 120 and they've used a whole bunch of their ammunition here. See the thorax swordsman coming out. I've moved a unit of my side. Moved my side chariots up here. As I watched, I was kind of curious as what was going on, but I wanted to make sure they were ready to engage if there was a good use. Archers here are trying to shoot these guys from the side. That's a good tactic, especially if you're shooting sword side. So they are shooting at the sword side. I think they're shooting at these guys technically, but the sword side here, these are very heavy melee infantry, so archer fire, you just have to have it at exactly the right spot or else it's not going to work the way you want it to. Still have not seen the first engagement yet. Let's speed this up just a little bit so we get to the first engagement. We're just kind of moving our troops into position, letting them rest so that when they go to fight. Now here I am deciding that I'm going to try to move my helmet around to see what enemies are over here, because trying to find a way around that we're able to get right behind them. Oh, I think we have our first engagement. Yeah, there we go. You can see they're trying to get the archers fire. Here's cycle charging. To be honest, I didn't get to watch a lot of this side of the battle. I was really focused on this right side. But you can see here the Triari different forces are using Tequila. Hillmen are not going to win this battle. The purpose is not for the Hillmen to win. They're just going to put as many casualties as possible to weaken these forces. And the Hillmen will break very quickly. Here they are moving up again. Whenever you bunch two units together that are moving, that arrow fire will take 10%. So especially if you can hit them while they're back his turn, that's a good thing. You can see over here, we're just coming back over here real quick. You can see my unit of hillmen. They are capturing this tower.
Advance
down
at
to
speed!
94. They have not fought anyone yet, but they have taken 2 towers. And like I said, they're not expected to win or get heroic victories on the battlefield. They are much more of a cannon fodder type unit. But I'm at this point trying to capture this and see if there's a unit sitting here guarding the back of these Thoros hoplites. These are a good unit they can hold for a long time, and we want to try to take care of business if we can. So at this point, I'm seeing that there is no one here, and I'm trying to move these side units over beforehand.
Double time!
Quickly now! Ride it forward!
So as you can see, I'm trying to come back around the backside of these Thuros hoplites. I figure if I can get these side chariots around, they can do a whole heap of damage. So
Riders,
still not
forward!
turned around, and you can see that these guys are just going to
Forward!
decide to charge them in because they're still not turned around, and it's just going to do
Riders, advance!
how the numbers drop so fast. It's that one attack knocked them down
At the double!
and lost none of them. And so I'm going to continue to cycle charge
man
this,
who dies
continue to pull it
will
around, and
answer to
continue to
me
hit it from
at
the back.
tomorrow's
So we'll try that again and see what
Follow
happens.
advance at speed!
And you'll see what kind of damage those scythe chariots can do. This is really an intricate part of the battle. I begin to move all my Thuros spears this way because I decided this is going to be where I engage the enemy at, just because there were so many. There's so much opportunity here. Hit this guy. Hit this guy.
Quickly now!
Knock him out of whatever position of stronghold they have.
For glory!
So now you see a second time through, and it'll be just as devastating as the
Right out! Riders, advance! Right quickly now!
back.
By
So
the
that I can
riders!
get this
At the
portion.
double!
It doesn't necessarily look the prettiest, but we're
To
trying
engage!
here. So we're just gonna run to the side here. And it's not a direct rear assault. It's
Attack for
not as
glory!
effective, but we still cut down a whole lot of it.
Break! Engage!
Now they see that that's happening. They're trying to fix that problem, but it really is already too late.
Riders, advance!
Now this is good defensive.
Advance at speed!
There's Samurai warriors trying to throw Gila.
Quickly now!
Forces. And now they're
That's a
trying
double!
to see what they can do here.
Double time!
But they're trying to move these guys up. I'm charging these guys through because I don't want my side chariots to get hit in the rear. Yeah, kind of knock those down. They don't kill them though, but that's a good thing. They just knock them down.
At the double!
So you see, we're kind of repositioning here. They have broken a few units in the Romans. This is a huge battle for the they're still just grinding away at the Romans. The Romans really are just a meat grinder. So this probably was not the best use of my javelins. Having all my thorough spears throw here. I wasn't really focused on this part right at the moment. I'm more focused on what I'm doing here. But that's why it's important to macro so you can see what's going on in other locations too. My Thoros swords are still here. I've moved the rest of my army up. The rest of his army's moved up. It's important not to attack in waves, but you don't want to clump your forces together either, because if you clump your forces together, they're going to be destroyed pretty effectively. So I realize that I've kind of reached my limit of what these guys can do here. There are spears, there are picked hoplites, hoplites. So now I'm moving these helmet up here to see what I can do over on this side as well. See if I can get some rear charges in or what. I am trying to move these guys up to be able to throw at the Samurai warriors. So they're going to start throwing spears at the Samurai warriors there.
Advance at speed!
Advance at speed!
So we see here now I'm trying to move some forces up to the rear. They are moving some more mercenary Samurai warriors up. So instead of trying to move them back, I believe I sent these guys. I believe I sent these guys. Maybe not. I thought I did.
Move at speed! Move double time!
See now they can get the back quickly. So I try to move this unit of spears up to hit them.
Fuck now!
Great advance!
So now, kind of bring a mosh pit here.
Engage! For glory! Loose!
Now another picked hoplite unit is coming.
To
You
charge!
can see, I missed it here, but there was a force here that just wiped out these helmets. They were trying to take this wall. And so I'm moving
Hard
the right
forward!
swordsman around to be able to help combat that and take that wall.
Do not let them reach.
Yes,
Back over
Commander
here.
Double!
You can see that I
Understood!
advanced to stop these picked hoplites.
Orders understood!
Warriors again.
Engage!
These thorax swordsmen I'm going to bring over here eventually
Look
to help
now!
fight that battle. But the middle is still kind of a stalemate ground. We haven't done anything here. We've kind of just kept our forces here. Their archer fires and the problem throughout the entirety of this game. Watch them shooting. Based on the Romans, it was just what a great play here, though. They make it all the way around and hitting their archer. This thing is really great. Here, the new group of hippiest lancers, and
Charge!
so I'm moving my side chariots up. I don't know why.
As you riders at the double! On this quickly now! Follow me!
More or less, I was just
Ride riders at
I
the
don't have
double!
those. My spearmen should be able to take care of this. This hippiest lancers.
Follow me!
have good
Riders advance!
breaking these men. I don't want this whole side to break. So a lot of things are going on in this moment.
Withdraw!
I'm with some thorax swordsmen here to take the wall, and then to be able to throw and fight here. These hippiest lancers are proving to be a problem. Pick hoplites versus thorough spears. But thorough spears can lose 100% for sure. This is really unfortunate. You don't want to see
Advance at speed! Riders, advance! Advance at speed!
I really wish that
Quickly
I
now!
adjusted this to I did not do that.
Shield wall!
But still just sending my horse.
Forward! Forward!
Really not the best. It wasn't the best for me to
Quickly
charge
now!
into some big hoplites there. I shouldn't have done that.
As you advance at
But now-
speed! Orders understood!
Pull them back through because they're not shooting arrows at them. And I don't want
Quickly
to
now!
lose them that way. But
Advance at speed!
Lose 2 horse and 2 chariots that way and charging them. So that was really unfortunate. I shouldn't have done that. But the Samurai warriors here broke. And here now, their thorax swordsmen are attacking ours. Back over on the other side, there's still just this absolutely terrible. They've surrounded the last wing. Force that's here trying to protect this wing, and you'll see them start to advance up. At the same time, I have not yet done
Riders,
it, but
advance!
see right here, I am now moving my Hellenic cataphracts up because I realize that these hippiest lancers are
Double
doing a
time!
number on me, and there's nothing I can really. I'm trying to stop them, but they just keep coming and hitting. Right now, they've got
Right
80
forward!
kills already, and so that's probably.
Riders, advance! Forward! Yours, riders at the double!
I'm trying to get around
Riders,
here,
advance!
so I'm going to do these hoplites.
Advance at speed!
Now my
Riders,
side chariot's already
advance!
at 253 kills. So they're really getting their work in. They're doing what they're supposed to. And this will be devastating for the hoplites here.
Fall forward!
82, 81.
Riders, advance!
And really, these side chariot units, they are just devastating when it comes to rear charges. And once again, these lancers are going to come in charge, and there's just nothing.
Follow me! Move out!
Stop with that kind of
Advance at speed!
I decided to just throw my thorax swords
Double time!
to make it a wall so they can't just get through. Over here, though, they've officially conquered that position, and they're moving this way. The Greek army has
Commander!
retreated back, and it's going to become a meat grinder over here. I will say they've got a lot of guys focused on this side. I'm really focused on this right side, pushing hard. Here, these thorax swords kind of breaking, which is what I need to have happen to try to come back and trap them on this side here.
Forward!
My Hellenic
Advance at
cataphracts,
speed!
side chariots, you're going to see them all moving over to this side. You'll see why here in a bit.
At the double! Yes, Commander!
At this point, we've started to advance up here, and this is just an absolute meat grinder. They've got archers on the wall, they've got forces here, and so this turns really rough. There's got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Riders,
5.
forward!
We've got 6 archer units all shooting down in this location, so it's going to be tough no matter what you do. I'm moving
Riders,
my cataphracts up,
advance!
my archers up. I'm moving my pikemen up, but they will not engage in the fight just yet. And this next tier is really where we're going to struggle, just because there's 2 choke points to get up. There's not a third way up, and so I guess. To be honest, I did not see this the whole game. I wish I would have known about this. We would have just pushed around here, seen if we could have gotten up and in. We just skipped this 3rd level all the way. Just captured towers on the way. But anyways, I didn't. So now I'm pushing out my scythe chariots. I noticed the Hellenic cataphracts aren't there, and these guys have their backs to me. The pig hoplites.
Break! Advance!
And so I know that these guys are probably going to start shooting at me, but right now they're focused down over here on these forces that are engaged. And so he's got a unit of thorax swordsmen coming, but I'm going to just charge the rear of these. Side chariots really are just
Riders!
these thorax swordsmen coming. Now I do see their Hippias Lancers are returning, and so I see that they're going to get hit, nothing they can do. But I'm trying to get my Hellenic cataphracts around to be able to silence those Hippias Lancers. Over here, you can just see it's just devastation. The only aid there is a lot of the rounds are coming from the front with their shields, but it really is just. Yeah, it is a. I personally don't think that this is the best use of their archers, just because they are using 6 different archers to shoot at 1 infantry thorax swordsman unit. But here I am. I move my forces up here to
At speed!
this point here. Now I'm going to move my men up here and put them
At
in
the
shield
double!
wall formation. Well, that's my goal anyway, so we can take this point. We've kind of moved up. Most of my forces at this point have been committed to
Shield
this side.
wall!
I have 2 units here, my 2 pikeman units. I'm trying to keep them in the background, not really noticed. I really want all these archers to use their ammunition. Here we go, my niggas.
Riders! Move, riders! At the double!
The Thoric swordsman.
Advance at speed!
Down to about half level. Right here, I'm pulling my...
Riders, advance! Advance at speed!
There's some pathfinding issues here, so I'm trying to get my...
To your command!
So they're like running down here and running around this. So once I get them through here, though, we will have an attack. We will have a hit on those Hippias Lancers. They're really trying to do a good job with them.
Riders and the double!
So they've done a good job there. These Pictopolites broke with only 2 men left. That was
Quickly
crazy.
now!
But here we are, so there's the right. Now I pushed my Hippias Lancers out because I said, or
Attack their
my,
position!
Hellenic Cataphracts out because I said that they need to be silenced here. I do notice that there is a unit of Roman legionaries here. But this is, they've put so many archers here, so many men here, made it such a meat grinder that, to be honest, I really don't.
Charge!
Very heavy shot cat. It's a super heavy shot cat. I'm gonna win it. Especially with my unit is full health and their unit is half strength. So you can see them. The Seleucids continue to push men up. We'll continue in the battle here on this side.
Rules to command. By your command.
By your command!
Cataphracts back so they don't get attacked by the archers. These hoplites. Now what they don't want to do is they don't want to charge it from behind.
Double time!
All their forces will be seen from the back. This is still hard. It's just hard when you're attacking position. It's just once again they are using up a lot of their ammunition on the single units at a time. Now, is this a good kill? Yes, it's a good kill.
Advance at speed!
So now I'm trying to move my men up to do
At the double!
The archer fire.
Quick
I
march!
can be straight on and they shoot at me instead of shooting back.
At speed! Yes, command!
I'm going to try to put it in the shield wall. That way,
At the double!
this will block Max.
With march!
After him!
Not
a moment's rest.
And there, I mean,
Advance at
it's
speed.
just a meat grinder over there. So here I've pulled some thorough spears.
Orders understood!
I've decided to
Advance
help
at
my ally
speed!
out here.
Break off!
Yeah, retreat it back. Well, we're going to take a lot of kills that way. But I'm trying to move these 2 Theros units up to be a sacrifice for the archers. I want the archers to shoot at them. And I'm also moving these archers up. I was trying to shoot over and hit these pikemen on the side. I wanted these pikemen to be eliminated. Pikemen in a choke point battle is really a big struggle with pikemen. And so I was trying to pull these guys out. You can see that they're taking the reload, which is what I wanted. I'm literally putting them right in front to take as many of their arrows and many of their things. I know it's bad, but I was trying to get them.
On my order, withdraw! At the double!
And you can see they're just using so many arrows from here. This unit, I wish they would
Archers!
have done that, because that's a phenomenal unit.
Withdraw! Form a wall!
I'm making sure we hold these victory.
At the double!
My archers, you can see, I'm trying to have them shoot this way, but they're now rotating archers all over here, and I'm starting to get hit pretty hard. You'll see me pull out here eventually, and you can see that their pikemen, I haven't even killed one. I'm really trying. I'm trying to make sure that they're destroyed.
Fire on the enemy!
By the time I realize that they're shooting at me, I'm kind of in trouble already because they have the same kind of units as I do. And so, I mean, and my guys are clumped together once again. This clumping is not a good thing. Do not clump up if you can avoid it, because because then it makes these archer shots work.
At
It makes it
speed!
worth it to shoot all my archers, because I have full ammo archers and they're getting gunned down by these other archers here.
Quick
As you
march!
see, I'm moving all my forces this way to try to take this area. I wish, at this point, I have 6 side chariots.
At speed!
Kills it does a phenomenal job.
Quick
But
march!
I'm going to try to put some pressure on this
Advance at
side
speed!
so that we're able to relieve some from over here. I'm hoping they don't have a lot of forces here. I can see that they've already lost men to their own spike traps because they chose to run them down here.
Double
Caltrops
time.
are dangerous and different things there.
At the
There will
double.
be, for sure, horse killers, so you gotta be careful of that too.
Quickly now!
Archer riders at the double! At post!
On my order, withdraw!
Yes, Commander!
That was really
Right
unfortunate.
forward!
Ready
The
for
archers
orders.
came over here and started shooting my side chariots. They're gonna come back,
Close ranks!
but
Raise shields!
essentially at this point they're pretty ineffective.
Rally to me!
Here I'm trying to put these men in shield wall
Advance at speed!
so that any shots coming from archers are not able to do a ton of damage.
At speed! Quick march!
Which one of you peasants did that?
Oh, the gods curse them! Why haven't they died?
So I still have my 4 best units here, basically completely full health. Well, I say that. My Silver Shield swordsmen have been in combat. We're holding the
At
line.
speed!
My pikemen are still full strength. And so I'm really at this point trying to get all these archers to use all their ammunition. As long as they have bows in their hand, they still have their ammunition. Once they run out, they turn. But here I am just trying to kind of regroup here. I noticed that they have these pikes, and so soon you'll see me pulling
At
these
speed!
archers, because I said, you know what, these pikes are just sitting out here. Let me try to take care of them as fast as I can before they realize that I'm trying to do that. And so we'll fast forward here. You can see I'm moving forces this way. My Thorax swordsmen, which once again, I'm trying to get them to use as much ammunition as they can, but I just place them right in front of them, and they are taking the damage. But here, my archers come into place, and here we are just trying to shoot these pikemen, and they notice pretty much right away.
At the double!
And taking hits, trying to leave and go backwards.
As you command!
But get some kills here. Now he sees that this is pretty much futile right now, and he begins to rotate a lot of his forces here. You'll see I start to rotate all my forces over here, and decide that this is the place where we are going to try to fight. Now I've already killed roughly, what is that, 40 of his men, and he did not move them out, he just moved them back, so I will continue to shoot his men there. And then there's the Syrian archers that are moving out. But you can see here, he's moving his silver shield swordsmen, his silver shield pikemen, all these forces moving on this way. We still have to keep men out here so that they can't rotate all their forces around, because that would be the opposite of what we were trying to accomplish. But here we are.
Fill the skies!
They don't have a single kill. That's a win for a pikeman, for a killer pikeman. They're bringing their Syrian archers up here. At this point, I'm just trying to make sure that these guys run out of ammo and they're not killed before they run out.
Fire on the enemy! Fill the skies!
Rally to me! Raise the banners! Send them to Hades, men!
Fire on the enemy!
Now! Show them how soldiers fight! What? Too many for my liking! Those bastards are altogether too keen on shooting at us, I think.
Back, men! Back!
Here we go, the silver shield
Tribunos!
pikemen moving up. Now they're still shooting at my archers and not these pikemen,
Advance
which
at
I
speed!
think is very, very silly. I don't know why they do that. Here you see the first unit of Syrian archers that's running out of ammo. That's what they're assaulting and trying to charge out to stop the pikes. There's still a good bit of combat happening right here. These pikes, they really only have 47 kills, so they haven't really accomplished a whole lot. Really, it's their archers. I mean, and these archers have 30 kills. 80, 30, yeah, 122, 87, 62. So we really haven't killed that many, but here are pikemen. And this is how you drive.
March! For glory!
Sword combat, they have 30 kills.
Glory! Break at the double!
So here we're rotating now all of our forces. My silver shield swordsmen are coming over, my silver shield pikemen, and we're really just leaving this force here to keep them. It's really coming out of the wire, and to be honest, it's not looking good. It is looking like we are going to take a nap.
Engage!
So many men. We're going to try to do our best though. You can see now that they see we're really trying to focus on this way, so they're bringing their troops over here. The other unit picked hoplites.
Withdraw! As you command! Halt!
By your command! Yes, Commander!
You can see here the Romans decided to charge out, try to make an end of these forces here so that they can adjust their forces accordingly. The Praetorian Guard, pikemen, four-ass swordsmen, Praetorian Guard, four-ass swordsmen. Seleucid shield swordsmen and four-ass really no match for us for humans. And so we see them both start to break here as we're trying to get our forces consolidated on this side. The whole battle has essentially shifted. We started over here, had a lot of combat, but it's essentially all shifted to this side here as we've lost forces. There's been battles that's raged throughout the whole settlement really, and now we are over here trying to break through on this side. Now really everything is now beginning to rotate, and everything is shifting here. So we got this force here, we've got to try to back up here. Things go Pila, great strategy. The only problem is I've moved up both of my Silver Shield Swordsman units to get prepared to enter the battle there
Forward!
as well. And also,
Riders, advance!
I've moved my side chariots. We're going to try to get a few more kills. I said 323 kills. That's a great thing. My general has a whole bunch of kills as well. And we're going to just see what happens here. You can see that their men are advancing this way. We see it, but now we've kind of lost visual. And as I've been moving my pikemen to try to get them, still keep them in safety, but keep them close to the hill.
Follow me!
At your service!
So I'm trying to move my cataphracts and everybody in the position where they need to go.
Riders advance!
For glory!
Just trying to slow them down a little bit. Their pikes are not in formation. So,
Forward!
Ready for orders!
I really want this pike to be
Riders at the double!
Advance at speed! Strength and honor!
Quickly now!
They hit me with that.
Riders, advance!
That was devastating.
Right riders, advance!
Here with my side chariots, trying to move the side. They adjust, but I'm still able to get the second round of the just.
Right, advance at speed!
And they finished with the
Follow me! To glory! Quickly now! Forward! Yours advance! As you command! Right, quickly now! Right, advance at speed! Follow me! To forward!
50 kills. That is the proper way to utilize that. So at this point, though, we see this happening, and I'm trying to move my pikes as fast as I can to guard this place because we're in trouble. He's trying to move his pikes too. If we can get a pike wall formed, this is the point. If we don't get this set up, we're going to lose the battle. 100% sure we'll lose the battle. And so we're trying to rush these forces in as fast as we can.
Quick march!
Try to make sure that we are able to. They stopped here. They should not have stopped. I don't know why they stopped, but they did. And now we're going to get all of our pikes set up. I almost made a big blunder in the regards of these.
Defensive positions at speed!
I realized that last second.
By your command!
Press the pike button. And thankfully, they got their pikes down. Once again, if they would
Pike
not
front!
have stopped. If they would have just kept going,
Strike
wouldn't have been able to do that. But now I
Strike
got my
low!
pikes out,
Into the
and
bellies!
here they go. They brought all these men around the side, and they're trying to advance on this position here. But running into a wall of pikes, it's just you've got no chance. Now, here the archers are shooting my silver shield swordsmen instead of my pikes. I don't know why they did that.
Mark double
But
time!
they are getting kills.
Quick march! Close ranks!
because you can't charge into pikes like that. Here I have my Hellenic cataphracts, and I'm trying to work my way up in here behind them. Trying to figure out which way I need to go though. They're still dropping lots of arrows on these, but we see here that these pikemen are doing a great job. Look at this, 513 kills. That's what happens when you have your pikes that are not assaulted with arrows, but they just keep coming so far this and push. That's what's going to happen. 518 kills. Wonderful, phenomenal job. Here we are though. They've kind of backed up.
Break
and
the
so I
lines!
decided to
Ready
push
for
this,
orders!
Because they're starting to shoot at my
As you
pikes here
command!
at this point.
On
I don't want
advance
my
at
pikes
speed!
to break while they have all these full units. So here we go.
Cut them down! Forward! Advance! For glory! Forward! Yours riders advance! Advance at speed! Attack their position! Attack their position! As quickly now! Great charge! So advance! Engage!
Charge in the back. Boom.
Advance at speed!
If we break them, they now have no one here. They're trying to retreat some Praetorians up. They realize that they've made a blunder by attacking that
And
side.
charge!
This pikeman is up to 649 kills. Lost 50. What a wonderful use of those guys. And the charge of horsemen. Not the best.
We await your command!
So we see wipe up that. My pikeman on this side.
Riders forward!
Try to get
Mark
the
at
advantage here.
speed!
And really,
Double
at this
time.
point, I now believe
For
that it's
glory.
changed. This whole time, I thought we were going to lose for sure, but we just wiped out this marine force that came on the
Engage!
side. And it's just pretty much a grind fest. All the other forces are there. This pikeman is just 600. They're just doing well.
Cut charge!
So we'll kind of fast forward here because they're just going to keep trying to work through. I'm still moving my men around, but I moved my other silver shield up here. And like I said, just this silver shield pike unit. The problem is they used all their archer ammo before we engaged our pikes. If you do that, you can almost be sure to lose if we have more than one pike unit available. So their commander just died. They're still fighting for those gaps here. But now I am up, and I am up here taking over this wall here with my pikemen. And then walking my men around so they don't get killed by these stakes or the caltrops. Once they pass, I'll rush this way. You can see here, this battle is essentially finished, and their men are all breaking here. They have 2 units, I think, up here, but as you can see, there's 3 minutes left in the battle. We have 4 units of pikes, and they're trying to guard it with some thorax swordsmen. So my pikes are getting ready to take a brutal hit right here. But you can see here they are, pikes engaged, pushing out. Here's the other Praetorian Guard unit. but ultimately they're not able to stand against the might of the Seleucid Empire. 168, 790 kills, 125, 86. All of us are just going to be able to cut through these lines here, and went from a close, from what I thought was going to be a defeat to a close victory, and we were able to conquer this settlement, take it back from the Roman Empire. He's getting his general up here this way to come in and hit them from the rear, but the battle at this point is essentially over. 143. He got over 800 kills, 803, and here they are all, and we have had a costly victory, folks. So it was a great battle, phenomenal battle. If you look down here, so my forces, his forces here, he's got 79. Really, like I said, this is where this one unit got 800 kills, and just phenomenal job. This unit got almost 400, and they played well. They got 191 kills there, but ultimately it just came down to where their arrows were being used at, and so it was a good battle all around. Very close victory, and until the next time, look forward to seeing you guys again. All right, bye.